How could the ancient Egyptians even build those pyramids? That's a very old question. And the first solution that archaeologists came up with sounded pretty straightforward. They used a straight ramp. Turns out they were utterly wrong. Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I will explain why a straight ramp will not work for most of the pyramids. Smaller ramps have been excavated in several places, and they are the way to go for minor differences in height. But a straight ramp up to the pyramid, to the Great Pyramid, of 8 degrees would be a little more than 1 kilometer long. And on the Gizeh plateau, there is simply not enough space for that, because the terrain falls some 40 meters down to the Nile on the eastern and the northern side of the pyramid. To the south, there is our main quarry in just 300-400 meters. And on the western side, the terrain rises some 30 meters in height. So there is no space for a straight ramp. So we could end the video here, because our focus is the Great Pyramid. But there are some pyramids where there would be enough space for a straight ramp. So I will give you some more reasons why they wouldn't use a straight ramp there as well. Reason number 2, a straight ramp of 8 degrees to the top of the pyramid would have a larger volume than the pyramid itself. That means additional building material and additional labor. And once the pyramid is finished, you will have to take down that ramp and discard the material somewhere. And on the Gizeh plateau, no large amounts of rubble or any other building materials were found. What kind of material would you use for that ramp? Wood is certainly not an option. In the 4th dynasty, they had more than enough wood for what they usually did with wood, like building ships and ceilings or whatever. But certainly by far not enough for such a huge building as a straight ramp. The material they had in abundance was sand. Sand has the disadvantage that the wind will constantly try to take your ramp away. So you have to fortify the sand against the wind by putting on some layers of clay or something like that. And as you have to increase the height of the ramp constantly, that would be quite a task. But more than that, the sand has an angle of repose between 25 and 30 degrees. At 30 degrees, the base of such a ramp would be something around 500 meters. And it would wrap around the sides of the pyramids and even the opposite side from your ramp, covering basically the whole construction site. So I hope we can agree that sand is not an option. What about gravel? Gravel has an angle of repose between 40 and 45 degrees, so it would still overlap the pyramid a little bit, but okay. But where would you get such a huge amount of gravel from? And where would you dispose it? If you use limestone, you get a very stable ramp, but the quarries on the Gizeh plateau were merely enough for the pyramid itself. So you run out of options. That's it for today. Please like, share and subscribe, hit the bell icon and leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, you will probably want to watch my series about a method that works. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.